Africa. You are all very much welcome, and it's such an honor to have all of you here. And you guys are just amazing. You all rock, and I promise you, we're going to be having a wonderful time together today. Okay, we're going to be having a wonderful time today. I told my colleague I needed this slide to be 12 slides. It's still 32 slides. Muhammad, right? 12 slides. I am still seeing 32. One day, good to see you. Temitope from Rome, Abisola from Lagos, Sunday from Canada, Peter from Canada. All of you, you're welcome. I appreciate your presence and I say a big thank you for coming. Now, this is a 3-day world challenge. I want you to make a commitment to be part of this event for the next 6 days. What I will be doing is to be showing you 6 businesses you can do from the comfort of your home. Okay, 6 businesses you can do from the comfort of your home. Okay? Now, I believe strongly that if you're able to implement and execute all that I will teach you in this 6 days, you will be exposed to ways to be able to make money legally from anywhere in the world once you have a laptop and you have access to the internet. I need you to know that one of the reasons why I did this, like I shared in some of the advert video, was the realization that a lot of the great things that we want to achieve are not possible without us investing in building our personal finance. We can have great dreams, laudable dreams, but if we have just those dreams without building our personal finance, right, it's just hard to achieve those things. One of the funny things about the vice president-elect, she's the first African American to be the VP, and the first female. And there was something very, very exciting. I check, I noticed certain details that sometimes some of us don't take note of, but I noticed those things. And one of the things that I noticed that was quite unique was that the woman lives in a ranch. You know what it means to live in a ranch in America? Her house was massive. Bottom line of that is that, by the way, she may be the first African American, but I can assure you she's not the poorest. And she's not by any means poor. She's not. So even a lot of time when we talk about political changes that we desire, talk about the need to change the world, the people who are able to do it are often people who are not poor. And it's very, very important that you know it. Some of the people that were used to change America's political system, if you study the story of America, you realize that they were not poor people. In fact, they were among some of the wealthiest. Okay, those were the people you saw. Before you can change the life of your neighbor, you have to change your own life first. 2 poor people cannot help themselves. One must first get to the top of the ladder before he can then throw the rope to help the other ones. If you are poor and your neighbor is sick, how do you pay the hospital bill? If you are poor and your neighbor is hungry, how do you feed your neighbor? So 2 poor people can't help themselves. You have to work hard to build your own personal wealth before you can help other people. That's what I did. And today I want to share with you how I made my first over 100 million in 2015. It's 5 years ago. That business is still relevant today, and I will be sharing that with you. But the next 6 days, these are the various businesses I'll be teaching you. How I made my first over 100 million in 2015, and how you too can do the same. The second is real estate investment and brokerage business, how to go into that. The third day, we're going to be looking at how to create sustainable wealth and achieve financial freedom from speaking and writing. I make over 100,000 US dollars every year. In fact, this year I should do almost $1 million from speaking and writing. The fourth day, we're going to be looking at basic knowledge on digital marketing, how to build wealth in the area of digital marketing. Let me tell you the truth. I will not be here without digital marketing skills. I cannot be here where I am today financially. I will not be here without digital marketing skills. My ability to use the internet to sell is one of the biggest secrets of my success today. I know how to use the internet to sell my products and services. Many of you have good services, you have good products, but you don't know how to sell, right? It's like a woman winking in the dark. Nobody is going to patronize you, and you're wondering why you're poor. And then the fifth day, we're going to be looking at how to sell your skill, your service online for massive income as a professional freelancer in a global market. So this one, you have a skill, you're an accountant, you're a lawyer, graphic designer, web designer, speaker, author, coach, whatever your skill is, DJ artist, voiceover artist, whatever you is your skill. How can you sit down in your house and begin to educate and begin to sell that skill in a global market and earn in foreign currency and yet collect your money from anywhere in the world? That's what we'll be looking at day 5, and is also a business skill. This is one of, I think, probably one of the easiest, and none of you should miss it. Freelancer is one of the easiest that anybody can do. Anybody can do freelancing, honestly. And then day 6, which is the final day, we're going to be looking at e-commerce and drop shipping. This is one of the businesses that I've built massive, massive wealth in. In fact, I'll be glad to inform you by December, we're launching our first supermarket that is a product of the e-commerce business, right? So we're going to be launching, it's called Sapphire Outlook. So we started our e-commerce business doing it online. Now we're beginning to open chains of stores, in our e-commerce. We have Genido, we're the founders of Genido. My wife is actively involved in that. She's also a co-founder with me. So these are businesses that we've made tons and tons of wealth in, and we're teaching you how you can do it. However, I want to give a couple of warnings. Number one, it will cost you something to start these businesses. So please, all this get rich quick syndrome, get out of this Zoom training if you want to make money overnight, doing nothing, paying nothing. If you are one of those who believe it won't cost you anything, but you can be making crazy money, right? Because if Acta is your teacher, then get out of this Zoom. It's not for you. If you're one of those people who believe that you can sow 1 naira but reap 1 billion, right? Get out of this Zoom meeting. It's not for you. If you are one of those who want to make 100 million that I've made, but you don't think you should invest 1 million naira in the business, then this training is not for you. So this is not a get rich quick program. Okay? This is, let me repeat myself again. This is not a get rich quick program. It's not a program for you to just become rich overnight. No, it's a business. And business, as you know it, you put in time, you put in money, and you stay consistent. That's how you become rich. I just mentioned that I made this money in 2015. You should have asked me, when did I start the business? I started the business 2008, 7 years before I made my first 100 million. Okay? I'm into real estate, as a developer, as a property developer. It took me 5 years to build billions in the real estate sector as a developer. But guess what? I've started real estate as a broker, okay, for more than 10 years now. So there's no, all this get rich quick. There's a shortcut to success. It only lengthens the process, right? There is no shortcut to success. There is no shortcut to success. No shortcut. Okay? Okay? No shortcut to success. Please, I repeat this again. I am, you may think I'm repeating myself, but I needed to say this clearly. There is no shortcut to success. I'm not teaching you quick, get rich quick, do nothing but make plenty. That's not what we're here for. You want to learn these businesses, it will cost you money. It will cost you time. It will cost you resources. Good. How many of you are ready for today? If you're ready for today, type, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Come on, everybody. You're ready for today's class? Type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Who else is ready for today's class? Type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Okay? Okay, I can see a lot of you are ready. Beautiful. Oh, people are ready. They're ready. I can see, I know you guys are hungry. I've never been pressurized about any training like this one. Okay, I can see that a lot of you are ready. Good. So let's go straight to it. Thank you all of you for joining. Today I want to share how I made over 100 million. You know, my first over 100 million in 2015 and how you too can do the same. Okay, this is the process of you building wealth. I can see Mrs. Grace from Canada on Facebook. Thank you for joining, ma. Good to see you. So who is Stephen Akintayo? I'm Africa's premier digital marketing consultant, Africa's most sought after investment coach. I'm a finance coach, author, and philanthropist. I'm the MD CEO of GTS Global and the lead consultant, Stephen Akintayo Consulting. We have several of us who work at Stephen Akintayo Consulting. Okay, I can see Fumi saying, how much will it cost? I don't understand. You don't even know the business. I already asking me how much will it cost? Why not settle down and learn first? All I'm just saying is do not expect that you can start a business, without costing you something. Okay, that's what I'm saying. But you can't just be saying how much does it cost when you don't even understand the business. I always tell people, don't rush to start a business, understand the dynamics of the business and make up your mind whether it's one of the businesses you want to do, whether that business is for you or not. But you need to understand the business and you need to be hungry about you changing your financial destiny. Okay, so of course, I have about 20 different businesses people can do. But this year, 2020, I decided to narrow it down to 6 just so that I don't confuse people, right? And I teach these 6 opportunities this year that you can make money from. You can make money as an author and a speaker, and I teach how to do that. And trust me, I've made money. You can make money from e-commerce and drop shipping. You can make money from real estate. I've built billions in naira in real estate and millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars, in real estate. You can make money from freelancing. You can make money from digital marketing. You can make money from recharge and bill, a unique bill payment business model. And that's what I'm going to start with, the number 6th one. Okay, so the core author and speakers course enables you to write and publish your own book and shows you the pathway to monetizing that book that you have written. The mini importation and e-commerce and dropshipping business shows you how to sell goods that you don't own to people that you've never met. Okay, and basically how to automate that whole process. So whether it's human hair, how do you buy it cheap? How do you sell it? Whether it's shoes, clothes, fashion items, that's part of what we teach in the e-commerce coaching program. Then the real estate coaching program basically teach you different revenue streams of real estate. Part of it includes, but not limited to, flipping, property flipping. It includes property sharing, which is, Airbnb. It includes brokerage. It includes land banking and several other things. There's also there's land banking, there's house flipping, and land flipping, and several other aspects that we teach in that particular program. We also have freelancing. Freelancing basically is how to be able to sell, market your skill, whatever skill you have. How do you use that skill and attract customers? It's a way of becoming self-employed in the area of the skills that you have. Digital marketing is basically how to market products and services online, okay, using social media, email marketing, SEO, search engine optimization, content marketing, and so on and so forth. And then bill payment is all about a way to be able to handle transactions, when it comes to people paying their cable bills, people paying their electricity bills, people buying data, and so on and so forth. But being able to use a website or using a phone to be able to do all these amazing transactions, and this amazing opportunity is just a very life-changing one. So I teach different ways to make money. Now, this was me. January of this year, it was my birthday. My birthday is January 25th. 28th, sorry. I never knew COVID-19 would happen. But see how I was enjoying life. I couldn't believe it.
Hi, Stephen. Welcome to Skydive Dubai. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling so good. Today is my birthday, and I'm just super excited to skydive.
It's your first time?
It's my first time.
It's your first time.
Yeah.
Where are you come from?
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
Right. So you understand everything from briefing?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Shane?
Yeah.
So you want to say something more? Some message for friends, family?
Well, today is my birthday.
Ah, happy birthday.
Thank you. Is there anything risky to do? Yes, let's go skydiving.
Okay, so you ready to jump?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go do it. Let's go skydive.
Let's do it.
I'm repeating this process 2021. How many of you would like to join me? If you like to join me, type me. If you cannot, because you are afraid, type not me. Okay? I'm not interested. By the way, feel free to tell me you are not interested, because trust me, I myself was afraid at some point. So, I mean, I wanted to do it, but when we got to, about 15,000, 13,000 feet above the sea level, I knew that khaki no be leather. So, but the year 2021, I want to do it with other people. I don't want to do it alone. So we're going to get like different vehicles and we're going to do it together. So how many of you are interested? If you're interested, type me. If you're not, right? Because you're really, really afraid and this is not your thing, your mother, your daddy will not approve it. It's okay. Just tell me I'm not interested. Okay, not me. Okay. Wow, a lot of you are saying interested. I hope you guys are not just joking, right? Like, I hope I can hold you on this. Okay, because it's easy for you to say, yeah, I want to do it. But when it's time to jump, you won't begin to shout, yeah. By the way, it's really scary. And I had to do insurance. I was with my wife, so we had to do insurance. Life insurance. I think, how much would they give my wife? Whether 50 million in case I die. Fumi says that would be my 70th birthday gift. At 70, I do not think this would be recommended. Trust me, I'm sure nobody will encourage you to do this at 70 because, you know, I mean, it will be too. But it's fun and I had a great time. This is me, several awards. I received several awards. Just last month, I got honorary doctorate degree of science in real estate. And that's why I'm now Dr. Stephen Akintayo. This was still me. This was March. I was in Harvard University. We had the Harvard African Business Conference, and it was great. On my way back, met a couple of guys. This is myself, Professor Pat, who told me I do a lot of international speaking engagement. This is one of my role models, and I met him 2018. I flew all the way from Nigeria. And this is the lesson I want to teach you here, and I want you to write this down. Go all out to look for a worthy mentor. Everybody, I want you to type it. Go all out to look for a worthy mentor, no matter what's going to cost you. However, when I say worthy mentor, I mean the person must have the result to prove that they qualify to teach you. Remember, I started this training by saying two poor people cannot help themselves, right? Well, you know, so people cannot give you what they don't have. You can't have people mentor you and they don't have result themselves. And they begin to say they want to teach you. What are they going to teach you? So this man has done over $6 billion in transaction. He's worth 100 and something million dollars himself, over $300 million. And, you know, I flew all the way from Nigeria to go meet him in Florida. He was doing a book launch. Let me play some of the things he had to say about me when we finally met. He's the only black guy on Shark Tank. Okay, only black guy on Shark Tank. And trust me, this is one of the worthy mentors. He started.
What's up to all the students in Stephen Akintayo's class? I just want to say, let him keep coaching you. Hopefully putting you on the right track. I just met the man. I think he's amazing. What's up?
Hello, David.
There you go. All right, get focused.
So how many of you think that's a worthy mentor? If you think it's a worthy mentor type, worthy mentor. Come on, guys, talk to me. Okay? If you think it's a worthy mentor type, worthy mentor. It's a couple of people. So during COVID, and this is the second thing I want to share here. Why do you want to make money? I want everybody to type it. Okay, tell me the reason why you want to make money. So you're here for this class. You're here, we're teaching 6-day wealth challenge. Why do you want to make money? I want you to type it. I'm going to read it now. Why do you want to be rich? Why do you want to be wealthy? What's your reason for being wealthy? What's the idea? What's the concept? Everybody, I'll read your comments at this point. I'm going to pause my screen. I want to read your comment. John says, because it's good to be rich. Somebody says to take care of my family. Somebody says life is good when you are rich. Freedom and security, somebody says. Another person says to help the less privileged. Are you sure? Let's not deceive ourselves. To help the less privileged. Are you sure? I just want to say what you think I want to hear. I want you to be sincere with yourself. I think this is one of the first questions you need to answer, right? You need to answer the question of why do I, Stephen Akintayo, want to be rich? It's a very powerful question you must answer because let me say this. When the purpose of the thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. When the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. So you're going to abuse an opportunity when you don't even know why the opportunity exists. Okay? Why this opportunity? Okay? Why should I be rich? What's the whole idea of being wealthy? Okay? Okay? Why? The why is important question. Well, for me, one of my whys, why I wanted to be rich was number one, there are a couple of them. I wanted to be able to take care of my family. Like I told you, my mother really inspired me when she died. I saw what the consequences of being poor. I never wanted to, put my family in a position where if I'm sick, my family regrets. If I die because I'm sick, my family begin to regret that it was because they didn't have money to take me to a good hospital. I still live with that regret till tomorrow. My mother is one of the best things that ever happened to me. And till tomorrow, I wish she's alive and I wish I had money to take care of my mother. And I said to myself, I want to change that narrative. I want to take action that position me such that none of my immediate family member will ever go through that. At least I know I had enough to take care of them. And I think that is very, very key. You must work on that. The second reason why I made up my mind I wanted to be rich was also that I wanted to help those who can't help themselves. And I want you to understand that for me, I'm not interested in dashing people money. I'm interested in helping people who can't help themselves. Now, this was during COVID-19. We distributed over 5 million naira worth of food items to orphanage homes, to Ajegunle, and to Gubio IDP camp. These three sets of people I just mentioned cannot help themselves. If you're in an IDP camp, it means that you're a victim of war and the environment. You can't even start a business. There's no job. So you can't really help yourself that much. If you're a child, and you can see a lot of kids we fed in Ajegunle, and the country decided to do lockdown, the normal daily business you used to do to feed yourself and your family, you can't do it again because there's a lockdown. So you really can't help yourself. If you're an orphan in an orphanage home, you can't help yourself. But you see all these people who come on social media, they have data, they have enough money to look good. You see some of them, their pictures are finer than your own. And they begin to say, I'm a single mother, help me. They're all scammers. Okay, so I wanted to be rich so that I can help people who can't help themselves. The person who has money for phone and for data to be able to reach out to somebody to dash them money should go and start an internet business. If you're gonna, I know what you're gonna say, but Mr. Silva, I can't afford money. Then go and market for a real estate company. Go and market and get 10% commission by selling for the company. That's one of the businesses I started. When I graduated from OSU, I spent 8 years for a 5-year course. I looked for a job. I printed 100 CV. They didn't give me any job. I didn't get a job. One of the businesses I could do was to start selling real estate for companies and to get commission. I used BBM. BlackBerry was my tool then. I started using BlackBerry to sell, and it was one of the ways I started feeding myself and my family. So nobody should give you that crap, right? I want to beg you, if you want to help people, go to where they are. Orphanage homes, suburbs, IDP camps, right? All these people who disturb you on social media, they are not the people, they are not people who can help themselves. You need to give them how to fish. So what do I do for such people? And that's the reason for this training. That's part of the reasons why I put together today's training. It's for 6 days, and today is day 1. In that 6 days, at least you will find something you can do. All these people who always disturb, dash me money on social media, I was convinced that if I do this 6-day training, if they really mean business, they will be able to find something to do out of those 6 businesses. Some of them require huge capital to start. Some require little capital. Some just require internet and, password. So whichever one you can afford, go with it. I don't know if you agree. If you agree with me, type I agree. But you need to know that you need to make money. Whether your reason is for your family, whether your reason is so that you leave an inheritance for your children's children, whether your reason is to help the poor, the stage 1 is that you have to be financially empowered. Again, 2 poor people cannot help themselves. I don't know if you agree with me that if I did not have enough money, I would not be able to feed people with 5 million naira during COVID-19 lockdown in Nigeria. If you agree, type I agree, I agree. This year alone, we spent about 20 million naira. In the month of October, we paid another 50 kids tuition fee. Now, I'm not saying this to brag. I just want you to know and understand the advantages of being wealthy. It puts you in a position to help people that cannot help themselves. if you genuinely care about people, it opens that door that you can really help those who really need it the most. And it's very, very key, right? But if you don't have at all, then how can you even help anyone? You can't even help yourself, talk less of somebody else. How many of you are enjoying this class? If you're enjoying it, type, I'm enjoying this class, I'm enjoying this class, I'm enjoying this class. Having said that, this is also why I do business. I try to make money because it's out of the money I make that I can help the most vulnerable in my society. And trust me, 2021, I'm going crazy about this because I used to do all these things without the political aspect of it. Now, I'm going to all the nooks and crannies of Nigeria, feeding people, but I will tell them to go and get their PVC and tell them whoever put them in the position where they are struggling, they should vote the person out. I'm not contesting in 2023, but this 2023, we must vote out wrong political people. We must vote them out because I have been teaching internet business for years. I've met commissioners, I've met all these top people. I've told them if they could sponsor some of these things, the government can provide laptops for people. I will teach them. I even told a state government, I will not mention their name, that will teach the people for free. They should just provide laptop and a source of internet that will teach them some of the skills for freelancing. One of the trainings I'm going to be doing on Friday, either on Friday. That one doesn't require money. You just need internet and laptop. Do you know that the commissioner of youth said, oh, they will look into it. They didn't do anything. 2 state government. We need to vote wrong political people out. We cannot just continue this way. But I don't know if you can see, this is back in 2015. How many of you can see January 28, 2015 in the image on your screen? If you can see it, I can see it. Also, how many of you were able to see 30 million naira? If you can see it, I can see it. Okay? If you can see it, I can see it. Now, that was from a single client as far back as January 20. So again, I'm not showing this to brag, but a lot of people come on social media and make claims. They want to teach you how to make money. They want to do this. Then the question will then be, how much have you made for yourself? And I've heard sometimes people ignorantly, when I do trainings and I don't show some of these things, they will ignorantly come and say, you that you are teaching them, what have you made? All these motivational speakers. So there are certain transactions I can't show, but these are old transactions. I decided to say, I'm going to be showing some little transactions so that people can see that these are not stories. These are not somebody just want to psych you up. Oh, you can make 100 million, see him out like 100 million, right? But you can see, if I did one customer 30 million, January 2015, what do you think I will have done by the end of that year? So when I told you that I did over 100 million in January 2015, is no joke. It was real. It happened. So the question now is, how many of you want to do 100 million naira in transaction? That's probably, I don't know how much now in dollars because a lot has changed. So let's convert that to dollar. Can somebody help me convert that in dollars? So let's do dollar conversion. How much is that in dollars? Things have changed. Let's use 430 to change it, right? 100 million divided by 430. It's not much. 430. So that's about 230. So let's say 250,000 USD. How many of you want to make 250,000 US dollars in 1 year? If you want to, type me. Come on, guys, talk to me. How many of you that you think that, yeah, it won't be a bad idea to make at least, $250,000 in 12 months? I'm going to be teaching you how, but please, again, let me repeat myself. It's not free for you to start this business that can help you make 100 million. At least you will need to spend at least $1 million. How many of you agree that for you to start a business that you can make 100 million, at least you need to put in 1 million naira to start that business? If you agree, type I agree. Because this is what I then have problem with. A lot of people want to make money, right? Online. They hear all this, oh, I made 200 million, I made Kiniko. And then the first conversation is that, oh, you know, I thought I could start the business without money. Then you're a scammer. You want to reap where you do not sow. The concept of wealth is that I put in something, but I make a lot more than what I put in. That's how it works. But it's not that I don't put in anything, then money start flowing. Again, that sounds, you know, that sounds gimmicky and scam, right? Businesses can bring money, but it's not as if, you know, thank you, Jerry. Gino says you use money to find money. It's not as if you will not put anything, you know, they just say, oh, I can without any money, I'll just start the business, then I'll make 100 million. No. Does that mean that you must start at the rate of 1 million? No, there's still business you can start small, right? I started small. I didn't start 1 million. But 2015, I can assure you, I invested more than 1 million naira in that business that generated over 100 million naira for me. And that's what we need to clarify. Because we always have that problem when we try to teach how people can make money on the internet. Many of them just have this get rich quick syndrome. They just have this mindset of I will not do anything and money will start flowing. So we need to correct that impression. So if you are now ready for the business type, I'm ready. What is this business I've been talking about? Remember, this is a 6-day training. And every day I'm going to be bringing you a new business that you can do. If you are ready to learn about this business that I'm sharing with you today, type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Okay, if you're ready, type I'm ready, I'm ready. I can say everybody type it, they're ready, they're ready. Okay, beautiful, thank you. So let's go into it. Now, this is called Recharge and Build Business. Then when I started it in 2018, it was called bulk SMS. But over time, with the advent of something called DND, Do Not Disturb, the bulk SMS aspect of the business started having a big challenge. So it then evolved into what it is today, which is called Recharge and Build. Now, one of the beautiful things that technology has done is an easy payment process where people can now use their phone to make payment. They can pay their cable bills, they can pay their electricity bills, they can pay several bills. Now, this is a business model that allows you to get a commission, a portion of the money people use to pay for their cable bill, for their electricity bill, for all these bills that they pay using their phone. You are able to earn something. So I want to ask a question, okay? But before I ask the question, let me just read what I have on the screen. A smart way to get paid each time people buy airtime, data, recharge their cable, or pay for their electricity. Okay, one of my mentees, I'm going to be hosting very soon, you know, even last year did over 150 million. So not only did I do over 100 million in this business, I have now raised many people who are doing hundreds of millions in this same business. I don't know if you think that's cool. The question is, will you be one of them? That's the question, actually. I hope that by taking action from today's class, you'll be one of them. Remember, it's not about listening, it's about taking action. You don't become wealthy by listening. You become wealthy by acting on what you have learned, taking risk, making moves, deciding to take a step. That's how you become wealthy. I became rich because I risked it and I did this business. I could have failed, but I did it. It was a risk, but I did it, and see how God has helped me. So, so you can begin to build wealth as you start. Now it takes about $1 million. Some people charge you 3 million to start to build a portal that can help you to do this business. But today I'll be offering the first 10 people to pay a massive discount, where you will be able to pay less than 1 million naira to start the business. How many of you think that's cool? So how many of you want my discount today, where you are able to start this business with less than 1 million naira? If you are interested, type I'm interested. But before I show you my offer, I have a question for you. How much do you, I know we have a lot of people in diaspora, by the way, For those of you who don't live in Nigeria, you can do this business also. I have been disturbed by many of you in diaspora that you wanted a business that you can be doing from the UK, from the US, from Canada, from all over the world, and that you can earn in Naira so that you can use some of those money to take care of your family, to begin to be able to buy properties in Nigeria. This is that business. And we're going to be showing you how you can do it from anywhere in the world. You'll be glad to know that we have many students who do not live in Nigeria who are doing this. In Dubai, I have students. In Canada, I have students. In UK, I was in UK and in London in March. I did a seminar. Where 3 of my students in that seminar are doing this business. In fact, many of them testified that they are making money in London. And they live in London and they are making money from this business. I have a student of mine in France. If you watch my video on Eiffel Tower, with one of my students, we went to Eiffel Tower together. He's based in France. He learned e-commerce from me and he's feeding his family in France, okay, from the e-commerce business he learned from me. And guess where his customers are that buy his e-commerce product? In Nigeria. He has delivery companies that delivers to people in Nigeria in the same e-commerce business, but he does it from France. So he married an African American. They had some challenge trying to give birth to children, but she's schooled in France, and because of the health facility, so they just went to have their baby, and before you know, they made up their mind to stay there. Better internet, better facility, and he continued to do his Nigerian e-commerce business from France, and he's able to pay his bills in France. So I have several students who are doing this, but I want to ask you a question. Either you're in Nigeria or you do not live in Nigeria, but you have family members who are in Nigeria. How much do they spend or you spend on cable, that is DSTV or whatever network, on electricity bill, on data and call data? How much do you spend, okay, every month to do this? If from those of you in Ghana, you can tell me how much you spend in Ghana. Just convert it to dollars. So because of this class, we have people from all over the world. Please try and help me convert some of your conversations to Naira and dollar, but at least if you put Naira, put it in dollar. If you put Ghana cedis or Ghana dollars, right? Just convert it to the US dollars also, so that we just have those variations. So everybody go. So tell me, I want to read it. How much is the average amount? So Afolabi say about $150, somebody takes 10,000 now. Come on, guys. In a month, both electricity bill added to your data bill, calling card, cable bills, 10,000 naira. Where will you find that? Average DSTV bouquet alone is about 5,000 or more, right? So, I mean, that's not realistic. 10,000 naira, you spend more than that. In case you don't know, this year alone, Nigerians have spent over 2 trillion on recharge card. I don't know if you know that. If you know, type 1. If you don't know, type 2. Let me repeat that again. This year, 2020 alone, plus coronavirus, with everything happening, with poor economy, Nigerians have spent over 2 trillion naira. Go check it online, Google it. Over 2 trillion naira on calling card and data alone this year. So somebody is telling me an average family spends 10,000. That's average family. Yeah, I agree. $100, $150. That makes sense. Even $50, I agree. Some families spend $50, on combined. So let's pick $100. Okay, again, like I said, you can be converting to Naira, but I'm using dollars because we have several people from different parts of the world joining us. And I kind of want to give a figure that we can all do the analysis. So if we say $100, now if you're able to get families to do this business with you, spending average of $100, David Rotimi has checked it. Nigerians have spent 2.3 trillion on recharge card and data this year alone. Yes, 2.2 trillion. Ladies and gentlemen, can everybody type that? 3 trillion, despite COVID, has been spent on recharge card and data. All I'm asking you to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to just request for a little portion of that money. How many of you will be okay, with just a little 100 million out of 2.3 trillion? It's not greedy, just a little portion. That's why when people tell me, Mr. Stephen, isn't the market saturated? I just laugh. 2.3 trillion, and that's just recharge card and data. We're not adding cable bills, we're not adding electricity bills. Just recharge card and data, Nigerians have spent 2.3 trillion. If we check Ghanaians, if we check all over the world, it's a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big business. It's a big business. And it's a daily business, and it's a business you make money consistently. So let's assume, and we're going to be teaching you how to do the marketing, right? It's part of the coaching program. So one of the things we've added to this program is a coaching program where you are well trained by my mentee, Mohammed Adeleke, who also learned a part of this business from me, added his own wisdom too. He's going to be mentoring all the 10 people that are getting discount today. The first 10 people to pay today, you will be entitled to a coaching program worth $5,000. You're getting it free. You'll be shown how to do adverts, how to get customers. So let's assume you're able to get just 2,000 customers in your first month because you just started. So $100 multiplied by 2,000. $100 multiplied by 2,000. Okay? That gives you $200,000, ladies and gentlemen. $200,000 is what you are, all of you asking for discount. Hold on now. Hold on. Let's explain the business to the end. Let me show you the opportunities, right? So that you can see the value before you even make any payment. I know a lot of you are eager to pay so that you're among the first 10. But let me explain. I love to teach people value. I love people to understand what I'm doing because I'm in a business where I'm teaching people how to make money on the internet. But at the same time, it's easy for people to just take this thing overboard. It's easy for people to cry foul. I was swindled, I was duped, I was cheated. So I take my time to explain so that you know what you're going into. So that it's not as if, they sugarcoat the thing, right? You know what the business is about. So if you are able to get 2,000 clients in your first month, you will have made $200,000. But let's reduce it. Let's say you only got 1,000 clients in your first month. That means you've made $100,000 in your first month in this business. Now, get me well. 100,000 is not your profit. That is the amount you made. What you made is different from profit. Now, the profit margin in this business, let me show you so that we can do proper calculation and we know the kind of business we're doing, okay? So I'm sharing my screen again. So here's my student that I told you he's based in Port Harcourt. Last year alone, he did over 100 million in this same business. These are evidences of his transactions. Let me see what happened to his screenshot. Mohammed Adeleke, what happened? Took away okay. So you can see 78 million, right? And he has 3 accounts. This is just the only one he shared with me so that people don't chase him. But again, even if it's 78 million, but he did over 100 million, about 150 million last year. But you can see one of my students, at least you can see 78 million. That's in this same business. And he's also going to join me later to share his experience with you guys. But let me show you, I want to just quickly show you some of the profit margins, right? So you make an average of so on your airtime, the profit margin depends on the network. So when you sell airtime from this platform, so what we are teaching you is we will help you build what we call a recharge and bill portal. Can everybody type it? Recharge and bill portal. I want everybody to type it. We help you build a recharge and bill portal with an Android mobile app. What does this portal do? From this portal, your customers will be able to buy airtime. They'll be able to buy data. They'll be able to pay for their electricity bill anywhere in Nigeria. They'll be able to pay for their cable bills from the website. You don't need, it's automated. And any transaction your clients do, you make a commission, you get something. So, but the commission differs from network to network. MTN gives you about 7 to 8% if the person is buying airtime, right? If they are buying data, something we call SME data, MTN gives you 15 to 20% is the profit margin that you make, okay? Now, if is so, but let's just, because of time, and I'm rushing. Today is my movie night with my wife, so I need to go watch a movie with my wife. But I want to do a recap. Average that you make across all these various 7 services that you provide is between 5 to 10% of the money that was paid. So what is the 5% of $100,000? Can somebody help me with that? What is the 5% of $100,000? Everybody, can you type that? So it means you make an average of between $5,000 to $10,000. That will be your profit in this business if you're able to get 1,000 customers in your first month. And like I said, part of the coaching we have is to teach you how to get those customers, whether you're in Ghana, whether you're in South Africa, whether in UK, whether you're in London. How do you get those customers? How do you service those people? How can you not be in Nigeria but still be able to provide these services to people? All that is part of what you will be trained. That is not a training for today. That is only a training for those who join, who engage us in helping them to build the portal. Mohammed Adeleke will personally train you on how to do. We have courses to teach you on how to get those clients. So how many of you think $5,000 to $10,000 profit every month for a business you don't need to quit your job is good? If you think it's cool, just type cool money, cool money, cool money. Everybody come and talk to me. If you think that's a cool money, can you just type cool money, cool money, cool money? I want to see everybody type cool money, cool money, cool money. Okay, beautiful. Everybody says that was a cool cash. Beautiful. However, that is just one of the ways that you make money in the business. So this method I just showed you is called transactional income, right? Where from every transaction that your customers do, you can, again, this is an assumed figure. You can make more than $5,000 to $10,000 every month in this business. You can make less than it. Again, this is a business. The way you lay your bed is how you lie. There's nothing guaranteed in a business setup. Let me repeat that again. It's another disclaimer. This is not a get-rich-quick system. It's not MMM. It's not gambling. It's not betting. It's a business. Your input determines your output. How many of you agree to that? If you agree, type I agree. Your input determines your output. It's not MMM, right? So it's not that because you just own the portal, automatically you start making money. There is a process. There's things to do. There's coaching. When your coach gives you video to watch, you watch the video. And they give you manual to read. You read the manual. When they ask you to do something, you go through it. It's not just that you just sit down and say, money start coming in. No. I mean, this is a live broadcast. The whole world is hearing me, right? It's not a get-rich-quick program. But the question is, does it work? Yes. Have I made money? Yes. Do I have 2 heads? No. Can you do it? Yes. If I made it, you can make it. So the first way you make money in this business is the transactional aspect. The second way you make money in this business is called vendor sign-up. Can everybody help me type? Vendor sign-up. Everybody type that quickly. Vendors sign-up. So first one is transactional income. The second one is called vendor sign-up. Now there are people who will walk up to you and tell you they do not have money to own a portal. Some of them, they own supermarkets. Some of them are influencers on the internet. They want to do the same business you're doing, but they don't have money to, they don't have 1 million or 3 million to own a website. But they are willing to pay you 10,000 naira every month to be able to access your own website and still do this business and make something for themselves. And this is one of the things I love about this business. Everybody can make money at whatever level. So with this vendor sign up, if you are able to get just 100 vendors every month who will sign up on your website to be running the same business, okay? But they don't have access to their own specialized website, so they have to do it through your own website. They have to, service their customers from your website. Now, so it limits their potential income, but you are able to still make money. So now this is 100% profit because the system to sign up vendors is automatically put in the portal. So you don't need to pay us that were helping you to develop this portal any extra money. So if you have 1 million vendors, the system can take them. Now, if they start paying you 10,000 naira every month, you can even run an MLM model here. So, but this is not an MLM business, but you can decide to have a program where some of them can start bringing more people and get something. But this is a straight direct business. So if you have 100 people sign up, paying you 10,000 naira every month, okay, to be able to use your site, that gives you another 1 million naira. Ladies and gentlemen, that gives you another extra potential $2,500, right? And again, like I said, you can obviously, thank you very much. Jimmy says, brilliant ideas that creates jobs for Nigeria. You guys, you will not believe it. Through this business, myself and all my students, we have provided more than 10,000 jobs at the moment through this business. And I tell people, particularly those of you in diaspora, all your family members who keep begging you for money, just tell them to come and sign up as vendors under you. They can start making money legitimately because you need to stop giving people fish. Teach them how to fish for themselves. If you give them fish today, I was discussing this with one of my siblings, right? I said to her, I said, I'm not your father. I'm just your brother. You're married, you're an adult. The little God has blessed me with, when I'm in the mood, I send it to you. But I'm not responsible for you. I can teach you how to start a business. And how many of you notice that your family members have never asked you to show them how you made money? How many of you noticed? If you noticed, type I noticed. Right? How many of you have noticed that many of your family members will never come to ask you, show me how you are making it. Rather, it's always, give me money, give me money. So, but this is an opportunity. You can tell them, here is a job. Join this business, look for people to buy data, look for people to buy, and everybody buys data. Everybody buys recharge card. Everybody buys recharge, pay their cable bills, pay their electricity bill. So everybody does. Everybody does. Companies do. In this office, we spend over 100,000 every month on recharge card, on data, on paying the electricity bill in this office. Everybody does it. So you have customers everywhere. Companies are your customer, individual homes are your customers, and you can start making cool money. So that gives you another extra $2,500, dollar potential income. The third way you make money in this business is called portal setup. Portal setup commission. Can everybody type portal setup commission? Now, one of the things we've decided to do is to say, when you start this business, a lot of other people come to you and say they too want to own their portal. They don't even want vendor. They want to own their own website like your own. Now, you are not a web designer. You don't have programmers working for you. You may not be able to do all these things. So what we have decided to do is that we will help you, your clients, to do their portal setup, and we'll give you 50% commission. This is one of those who recently got commission. You see 500,000, that's his referral commission. For referring somebody to us, the person paid 1 million naira, we set up their website, and he got 500,000 commission, portal setup commission. Now, he didn't do any of the work. He didn't do one, it was our programmers that are in this office that do the work. He just got 500,000 naira for just referring, right? So imagine this, you refer 10 people every month to also own their own portal. That gives you another 5 million naira potential income. Now, if you turn that to dollars also, 5 million naira divided by 430, that's also another over $10,000, right? So I don't know if you think this is cool business. Come on, guys, talk to me. You think this is a cool business type? Cool business, cool business, cool business. Everybody talk to me. So I need to start wrapping up, but I want to share with you, what are we offering you? How many of you want to do this business? By the way, let me even find out before I show you how you can start this business. How many of you want to start this business? Type, I want to start the business. I want to start the business. Okay? How many of you want to start this business? If you want to start this business, just type, I want to start this business. Okay, let me ask you a question. If you were, by the way, I've already promised you, I will help you to start this. The first 10 people will be able to start this business for less than 1 million naira. But I want to ask you a question. Is 1 million naira fair as setup fee for this business? If you think it's fair, type it's fair, right? With all that I've explained to you that you can achieve with this business, for you to start this business with 1 million naira, do you think it's fair? Right? Okay, to start this business with 3 million naira, do you think it's fair? By the way, don't worry, I won't change my mind. The first 10 people, I will still give you discount to start with less than 1 million. So don't be afraid. But I'm just asking, do you think if you are to start this business with 3 million naira, is it fair in terms of a business with this potential? Is it fair to start the entire business with 3 million naira? Everybody says it's fair. It's huge money, but it's fair. Okay, it's fair. Now I need you to know, how many of you know that 3 million naira, you may not be able to make this kind of money if you start a mechanic shop, that's an auto car shop where you repair cars. If you start that business with 3 million naira, how many of you agree with me that you cannot make this kind of money your first month? If you agree, type I agree. And by the way, I know several people who have started their auto shop, okay? And it cost them more than 3 million naira to start their auto shop. But I can assure you in their first month, they didn't make the kind of money you potentially can make in this. They cannot. It's not about, okay, luck. You cannot in your first month because there's a whole lot, right? It's fiscal business. There's so much. You spend much. Even the money you pay your staff that are working with you in that auto shop, it's a lot of money. I don't know if you agree with me that even if you start a fashion business, Maya Tafo, okay, it's a great guy, right? If you start a fashion business, how many of you agree that if you put in 3 million, you cannot make the potential money you can make from this business? Fashion business. If you agree, type I agree. Which other business? I'm not going high end, because if I tell you real estate, you say real estate is expensive now. If I tell you certain business, you say it's too expensive. Okay, even supermarket. You cannot start a supermarket business with 3 million, right? By the way, I'm opening one, so I know what I'm talking about. And then your first month, you can make the kind of money potentially you can make with this. So it is really a good business to start. However, let me say this again. It's a business, it's a business. There's risk in every business. It can work, it may not work. It's always a function of mentorship and what you put in. So what are we giving you? We're giving you a portal, a website in your name, whatever name you want to give that website. And on that website, people will be able to pay for airtime, cable bills, electricity bills, and they'll be able to pay for all those bills. And the website is worth 2 million. We're also going to be giving you a coaching and mentorship program that is worth 800,000 naira. And my mentee is going to be handling that. His name is Mohammed Adeleke. You soon see him. But I want to ask you a question. How many of you have ever tried to do business and you lost money? Can you type the amount you lost? Have you tried to do business and you lost money? Okay, what was the business and how much did you lose? Okay, let me ask that question again. How many of you have tried to do business before? Okay, and you have lost money. Can you type the amount? 3 million naira to Swiss gold. Okay, yeah, the Bitcoin people. Who else? Somebody lost 700,000 to Forex, 800,000 to what? So state the amount and state the industry you lost that money. Another person lost 3 million to garden business. Somebody has lost 5 million to Forex. Forex seems to be the one people lose money the most. Somebody lost 4 million to supermarket partnership. Okay, so I can see a lot of you have lost money. Facebook, somebody lost 1.5 million, gone. Well, in what business? 1.4 million in what business? FX lost 20,000 British pounds. Yeah, well done, sir. Ekushe, clothing business over 200K. A lot of people lost money. Swiss gold. People really did Swiss gold. Okay, 30,000 pounds to supermarket business. So I want to ask you a question. That business that you lost money, if you were to have had the opportunity to meet somebody who legitimately made money in that business, legitimately, and the person decided to mentor you on how, I'm not saying the person was faking that they made money, they really made money, legitimately. And the person was willing to mentor you on how to do the business. How many of you agree that you not have lost the money you lost? If you agree, type I agree. By the way, I did Forex. I did Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, but I didn't do it without a mentor. So my mentor was able to teach me when to cash out, when things were not sure. He already told me, Omo, Yagbo, right? So I was able to escape a lot of the losses that people made, and not just me, even my mentees were able to escape those losses because we had a good mentor. He knows the business well. He's made money in the business. He knows how volatile the business is, and he understands the concept. So he knows what to do. And this is one of the mistakes many of you who do businesses, particularly online businesses, particularly all this high risk business. But I'm not if you agree, by the way, that this is not a high risk business. If you agree that this is not a high risk business, type I agree, I agree. But many of you do a lot of this high risk business, like cryptocurrency is a high risk business. I don't care who is mentoring you, and I don't care what type of cryptocurrency. It's called high risk. Do you know the meaning of high risk business? It means you can lose all your money just like that. Forex is a high risk business. You can lose all your money just like that, right? But again, even in those kind of business, you don't go there except you get a mentor that has made money. The person can be able to tell you, guide you on the risk. I want everybody to type this out. The cure to risk is mentorship. Everybody, I want you to type it. The cure to risk is mentorship. Your ability to get a good mentor, okay, is the secret. But let me tell you the problem with what I just told you. Nobody will mentor you for free. I have a coaching program I charge $20,000 for. I only do it for people who have made over 100 million in their business. Okay? If you have made over 100 million in your business, you can join. In fact, you must show me the evidence that you have made that money, because if you've not made that much, even if you have that money to pay me, you're just going to be a burden to me, because the kind of conversation we do at that level is different, right? I have that coaching program, $20,000, and I give once a week, I create time for those students. I have another coaching program for $5,000. Even this one, right? Mohammed Adeleke charged $800,000 to mentor people in this business, right? I taught him. And people will say, but why will he charge? Because it's time. Time, not money. All that everybody has is time. That same time he's using to mentor you. If you put it in his own recharge and build business, you think he won't make money? So when you want somebody to mentor, you have to know that it comes with a cost. But the good news is that the first time people to pay today, you will get this mentorship free. You are not paying $1 for this mentorship. You will be mentored for free. Others will pay. Another thing you'll be getting for free for the first time people to pay today, you will be getting high converting marketing template and proposals. There are a lot of companies like supermarkets, restaurants, offices who need to be your clients in this recharge and build business. And with a single proposal sent to them, many of them will sign up as vendors under you and be paying you 10,000 naira. So we've done a template ready to do. All you will change in that template is your company name so that it reflects your company name. It's a template that works, you know, it's a program that works, where is what we are using. So we're giving that same template to just use, easy to do. Number 3, and even those of you who are outside Nigeria, right? A lot of Nigerians in diaspora buy data, buy recharge card. Yes, you may not know, but they do. Some of them buy it and send it to their father, their mother, their cousins at home, right? So even Nigerian stores in diaspora, it's also a target market for this. Okay, but again, like I told you, we teach you how to do advert and target people, your direct market. Now, another thing we give you is mobile application, right? Worth $200,000, where is a mobile app for this same business. So you have a web version, you have a mobile app version. And this just is another game changer. We also give you a template on how to do Facebook, Instagram, Google, and WhatsApp marketing to grow this business. Again, how many of you think you can do this business? With everything I've shared, with of course, there's risk in every business and the risk that is potentially here. How many of you think you can succeed in this business? If you think you can succeed in this business, type, I can succeed in this business. Okay, if you think you can succeed, like you're sure that you can succeed with everything that you've seen. There's work to be done because you have to do marketing, even though we're giving you how to do it, we're mentoring you, but there's still work to be done. How many of you think, with everything I've explained, this is a business you can succeed in? If you think so, type, I can succeed in this business. Okay, because one of the things that mentors do is to make it easier for you, their mentee, to succeed. All the mistakes they have made, they will teach you, you know, how to avoid a whole lot of the mistakes. They are opening your eye to it. And that's what we do, really. Okay, and it's been amazing. So these are, everything here goes for over 3 million naira. Everything here is about 3.9 million. Now, the first 10 people, like I said, will be able to get everything, all the bonuses for less than $1 million naira. But we currently are doing a promo where if you are not among the first 10 people, right, you will be paying 1.6 million. If you are not among the first 10 people, what we've done, I'll give you the link soon. The link only lasts for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, the link shuts down. So it's the first 10 people to pay using that link that will be able to get the discount. But after that, even if you are buying today, you pay 1.6 million. But I'm going to allow the first 10 to pay using the link. You will be paying 600,000 naira only. So I'm removing another 1 million. You're paying 600,000. That's if you are paying the entire money at once. We also have an option for you to pay the money in installment. So what do you do in that? But that one you might have to do transfer. So you deposit 200,000 and then you pay the remaining 500,000 in 30 days. However, there's a warning here. We do not do refund, right? So that you will call the office and say, I changed my mind. We don't do it. I'm sharing this. It's a global event. People are watching from all over the world. We do not do refund. You heard me. Under any circumstance, we don't do refund. So if you're not sure this is the type of business you want to do, honestly, don't bother. If you have doubts, don't bother. If you are just meeting me for the first time and you don't even know me, don't bother. Okay? And I mean it. I'm just being sincere. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm just being sincere. You don't need to take those risks. You know, a lot of people, and one of the things I tell people, I don't like playing victim, and I don't like people playing victim card with me. You know, I didn't know, they duped me, they deceived me. I don't like all those things. So I'm making it very clear. Number one, we don't do refund, no refund whatsoever. No reason why you can do it, because we've had so many issues. Somebody will join, before you know, my in-law cousin died. I need the money back so that I can go and do the burial. We're not a bank. We don't keep your money. We have programmers who work here. They're on salary, right? Many of them charge us per design. So as soon as you pay, we pay them for their job. We have staff who work here. They earn salaries, right? So you know, just waking up and say, I changed my mind, I want my money back. Do I go and call the programmer and ask him to refund the money? Because this is also a business and there's a process involved. So this is the process for you to make the payment. First 10 people, you pay 700,000. But I'm even making it 600,000 first 10 people, and others can pay 700,000. And these are the details. So the website to go to is www.stephenakintayo.com/RBs discount. I want Mohammed to help me post this on Facebook and also on the Zoom call and any of my associates that are live. When you go to that site, what it will show you is 1.6 million because that's the price. So you need to use this coupon code RB's SA 85% off. If you don't use this coupon code, it's not going to give you that discount. So you have to use this coupon code when you visit that link. You have just the next 10 minutes to do that, else the coupon code will no longer work. So you have to do it ASAP. Now in dollars is what you're to pay is 1,000. I think it's $1,500 or something. Because I'm giving massive discount. You can convert it, you know, to dollars, but just go on the website. It will help you do the conversion. Whether euro, whether pounds, whether naira, all of that you can see. Also, once you've made payment, please, you have to do something. You need to send your name, email, and phone number, and the date you made payment to rechargebees@stephenakintayo.com. Rechargebees@stephenakintayo.com. And then the number that you need to call is 0. You can also WhatsApp the number if they're not picking call. They're often busy. 090-6110-4000. Right now, even as this conference is going on, if you have questions that you don't want to say in public, you can chat them up right now. They are listening. They're all here. They can reply you immediately. Okay, 090-6110-4000. Just chat them on WhatsApp and they'll give you a response. You have just 10 minutes to do this, else the normal price, like I told you, is 1.6 million. Under today's discount, the total value is what 3.9 million, but the discount price is 1.6, and I'm allowing the first 10 to pay 600,000 outright or 700,000 installments. You just deposit 200, you spread the remaining 500 in 30 days. We don't do refund. Please take note of that. I'm going to stop here and I'm going to take questions. I want you to screenshot this part so that you don't keep asking me where's the account number, where's this. Just screenshot this, your screen. Just screenshot so you have the details. I've started something very fantastic, and I'll call it good news. We're the first to start okay, we're the first. It's called the Stephen Akintayo University. And what we've decided to do, the value is we charge you monthly because there are courses you do, okay? And you are able to run as many courses as you want and you get certificate for the course. So it's a subscription model where you pay for $247 every month to join the Stephen Akintayo University. You learn different businesses you can do on the internet. You have a more comprehensive course than what you're watching here. And what we have done is that the first 100 people can pay $1.47 for the first 2 weeks. After that, the system will be charging you $47 every month. You have unlimited courses to do. There are over 1,000 videos, different courses. You get certificate when you're done with each course, answering the questions. You learn different businesses from e-commerce, real estate, wealth creation, savings and investment, several different opportunities that can help you build wealth. We are the first in the world. In this university, the normal university you go to, okay, they don't teach you how to make money. But the unique thing about our university It's a university where you learn how to make money. So you don't come out of this university and still look for a job. You come out of this university and you already know what to do to become wealthy. And so you're free to subscribe to that. Is you visit www.stephenakintayo.com/university. Again, www.stephenakintayo.com/university. So a lot about the university. We're Africa's foremost online business investment training university, offering practical courses on diverse areas such as e-commerce, dropshipping, real estate, and several areas. It's basically an online business training university poised to build a generation of economic giants globally. Unlike conventional university, we offer practical courses, proven time-tested results that show you how to build wealth. And this is practical institution without boundaries, as you don't need to have prior qualification, you don't need to have any degree to be part of this, okay? And thank you everybody for being part of this. God bless you real good. Top 10, by the way, once you have paid, I want to count the top 10 people that have paid so that we don't oversubscribe. Remember, the discount is for the first 10 people. So let me see the question. So top 10, not more than 10. Let me also see if I have questions that I can attend to as we wrap up for the day. Again, I want to thank everybody who has been part of this class from beginning to the end. I want to thank all of you who have shared the details of the training. God bless you. I hope you can take advantage of this class and build wealth for yourself. Mosura, thank you for thanking me. Bright, Ayade, thank you for thanking me. Come on, guys. Those of you celebrating, you can make it louder. Come on. Come on. I hope you've learned something. Whether you join the business or not, you've learned a way to make money. Remember, tomorrow is another session, 4 p.m. We look at another business you can do. The reason we made it 6 days is that at least one day you'll find the one you can afford, right? If you can't afford this one, you'll be able to find one in that 6 days. There will be one that you can afford, okay? And absolutely, that is my belief, okay? There should be one that you can afford. In all these things that we're teaching, there should be something you can afford. So let's see, we'll take questions. If you have any, you are welcome. Thank you everybody for thanking me. I appreciate you all. You guys are wonderful students. Let's do this again tomorrow, 4 p.m. Like I said, you are not under obligation to buy anything. All we're doing is to open your eyes to opportunities. You can afford it, why not? You can't afford it, it's okay. Don't put yourself under pressure. Life is in phases, men are in sizes, live your size part-time. Okay, let me say that again. Life is in phases, men are in sizes, live your size part-time. So don't put yourself under pressure where, you're bothered about, I must, no. You can afford it, don't bother. You can afford it, that's fine. My concern is even that I don't want to sell more than 10. And from the information reaching me, I think 5 people have already paid. Wow. Okay, so we have 5 left. Okay, 5 slots left, 5 slots left. So please, we can't take more than 10, and I'll tell you why we can't take more than 10. This is a business. As much as, yes, I'm trying to empower people, I also have bills that I pay, salaries that I pay. I have over 300 staff, and a good number of them also work for this consulting arm of my company, and I pay them salary. So we have bills too, and it's very, very important that you take advantage, that we don't do more than 10, so that others can pay the normal fees, and that helps us to pay our own bills too. I want to help people, but we can also not become a victim. So if you have questions, go ahead, ask your question. Again, for those of you asking for how to pay, you have transfer option, GTEX Media Investment Limited, Zenith Bank 01 4343176. You also have a card option. You can use your card. Any card in the world is accepted. Any card in the world. RB's discount is the website, stephenakintayo.com/RBs. So stephenakintayo.com/RBIZ. DISCOUNT. stephenakintayo.com/RB discount. Then the coupon code, there's a place, because what you find there is 1.6 million. So there's a place where you need to put this coupon code to reduce the price to 600,000 or 700,000 for you. So you can use RB's SA84 off, because what the discount we're giving is about 84% discount. You can use your card, do flexible payment. You can use the transfer option to make your payment. Please note, it's very important for administrative details and all that we need to do from the back end. Once you've made payment, send your full name, email, phone number, evidence of payment, the date you made the payment to rechargebees@stephenakintayo.com. And then the number to follow up. Not, they handle this, so don't call me, don't send me DM. This is the office line that handles this business. 090-6110-4000. 090-6110-4000. That is the number to call. So if you call them, they attend to you. So I have a couple of questions here. Can I do this from Ghana? Yes, you can, but your customer will still be Nigerians. We teach you how to do the adverts. As a portal owner, how do I assess your mentorship program? Once you send that mail, they are going to be adding you to the mentorship program. Mohammed Adeleke is your chief mentor, but once a month, you meet with me in person, and I still teach you some strategies in this. Dominion says, I'm interested in mini importation, but again, we've thought that we're going to teach that one of those days, so please, you don't need to ask that question. Godwin says, what are your candid advice for someone who may not be able to afford 700,000? My candid advice, come back tomorrow. You'll probably see something you can afford, or go to my YouTube at Stephen Akintayo TV on YouTube. Subscribe. To subscribe to my YouTube channel, some of these courses are there for free. You will see some of them that don't require cash that you can do. Okay, but remember, what you put in determines how much income you make. So businesses that doesn't require cash, maybe your potential profit is $50, $20. That's how you start. Small, you move, but you start somewhere. Life is in phases, manner, and sizes. You live your size per time. Please, can we know the risk involved in the business? The risk involved is that you may start this business and not make money. That's a risk. I don't know why people ask me such question. It's not a wise question to ask, because in business, the risk is that you may not know money, you may not make money from the business. So it's not a risk. It's when you do investment that you have risk, because you don't have control. It's not, in business, it's your business. So you know that the day I do marketing, customer will come. The day I don't do marketing, customer won't come. But when you do investment, you don't have control over investment, because you are not the one running the business. Okay, you are not the one running the business. So it gives you concern. Eric, if you are here, somebody says they got error 404 when they visited www.stephenakintayo.com/university. I think your URL may be wrong. You typed the wrong, you probably spelled it wrongly. www.stephenakintayo.com/university. So check the spelling. I'm sure it should go. Aderonti says, did you have any seminar in December about real estate investment? Well, we have a seminar this week, right? Check the day. This is a 6-day training, and I will still be teaching on real estate too. Okay, so definitely. But when you come to real estate investing, you can chat me personally on my US WhatsApp line. Chat me up or send me a mail. That is a big one-on-one. It's always a function. Real estate investment is usually a function of how much do you have, to be able to start the business. That's basically how that works. Okay, can we do this business from Ghana? I've already answered that. Yes, you can. You will be able to target people in Nigeria from Ghana and still make your money. People are doing this business from Canada, California, US, UK, Dubai, all over the world. We have students all over the world. We've structured it in such a way that your location has nothing to do with your potential of making money in the business. It's part of what you'll be taught. Somebody say, can you send me the site to see? No, the site has to be built. The site is built individually. Once you make payments, built. This is an example of how the site looks like. Okay, so the site is customized to everybody. It's built in your name. You give whatever domain you want. If you want the site name to be in your name, it's your business, it's in your name. All transaction goes into your account. So that's how this works. I've already given you the contact details to reach for all your questions, right? I've given you the number of the person to reach. We don't do, this is an internet business. If you come to our office, it's only real estate we do. So you can't come to our office to be saying you want to start, if you just Google GTEx Homes now, you see our office. But you can't come to GTEx Homes and say you are making inquiry about starting online business, because this is an internet thing that we do to mentor people, and because this is already a business that we do, right? We do this, so we're not surviving because we are teaching people. It's a business. Jinido Teller. Why did you put off jinidomobile.com? So I'm going to give you an example of how the site looks like. Jimmy, I've given you Nigerian number. Jimmy, Nigerian numbers are Nigerians, my staff that you talk to. Jimmy, do you know how many people have watched this training so far? Jimmy, do you have an idea? Right? On Zoom alone, there are over 200 people. On Facebook, there are more than 10,000 people that will have watched this video by the end of today, if not more than 30,000. So I should give them my number and everybody call me. Okay, is that what you think, Jimmy? Mm-hmm. But WhatsApp is regulated. As I speak to you now, more than 500 people have reached out to me on WhatsApp. Did the phone ring? Did I even notice? So WhatsApp is manageable. But once you give out a Nigerian number, people start calling you. Okay, whether you tell them to WhatsApp you or not, they're going to call. But if it's a foreign number, they don't want to waste money on data. So they will expect to call to chat you up on WhatsApp. So I prefer chat because I can't keep myself volume of people follow me and always make inquiry. But all our businesses have Nigerian numbers you can call. All our businesses have office address that you can reach. Okay, but mentorship and programs that are internet-based, they are online. So you can always go to the office, but again, they are not structured for these things. If you come to our real estate business, we're structured to sell property in millions, not this, right? We do this, like I said, all these businesses, if you check Jinido Teller now, you see the office there. They have an office where they sell VTU to estates, to companies, to, this is one of the sites, right? So this is similar to how your site will look like, but to carry your own name, to carry your number, to carry your account details. So new customer comes here, they click register. Okay, they click register, they fill in all the details. Do you see? And then they are registered. Existing customers will just click on login, put in their details, and they're logging. That's how the site will be done. Okay, so basically that is how this works. Any questions, guys? Any more questions? Kayode Omole says, you can use your office to get philanthropists who finance some people, Nigerians. I told you I had two state commissioners, right? These people are greedy. Politicians are greedy, so let's not go there. They even, in fact, I got my partner from US. You had meetings with them. Okay, can we do these things to empower people? We show them all the various businesses they could start teaching youths in their state. I won't just mention those states so that, it's not controversial. But none of them did it. So, I mean, what do we do? It's just the reality of the kind of people we vote in. It's unfortunate. My only pain is that when we talk about these politicians, you guys support them, right? But they don't care about you and I. So when we talk about, a lot of time I laugh because I'm not affected. If Buhari is to be the president for his lifetime, I won't miss it. I have built my own wealth and I'm not affected. Okay, it's because of ordinary people that we see every day, that we are concerned and we speak. But guess what? The people who defend these politicians the most are the people you are trying to help. Sometimes I just say, let's leave politics. So somebody say, can someone not in Nigeria do this? I've said that, Okikiola, Akintayo. I have several students. I've brought, if you have checked my previous class, I brought somebody from New York who's doing this business. They gave testimony in London, Canada. I mentioned that most of my students are not even Nigerian, and they're doing this and they're making money. Okay, Mohammed, can you come up and share a few things about how you started this business and how you were able to do 150 million last year alone? Mohammed, are you there? Mohammed, I've told you a million times, even if you join with my account login, change the name. I don't know why you want to always log into my Zoom account, using my name. I don't know why you do that. It doesn't make any sense to me. You have forced me to add Dr. Stephen so that people know which one. There are about 3 Stephen Akintayo on this call. Let everybody log in with their own ID. I can still make you admin from your own ID. You don't need to log in, using my name. Just a good thing to do. Thank you so much. It says, please don't relent. Some people like you don't relent on your efforts. You are welcome. Well, I can only do so much. One of the things I always tell people, I can only do so much in this entire process. I can only do so much. How many people can I touch compared to you have over 200 million people? So, so how many people can you touch? You don't need to have a CAC registration to do this business. That's part of why the advantage of internet business. Internet business does not need CAC registration. But if you already have one, there's nothing wrong with doing it. You can always start without CAC registration. Okay? Who else? Okay, so I think we don't have any more questions. So Mohammed, I just need you to share a few things and we'll wrap up. I need to go. I have a movie date with my wife, so I gotta go. Yeah, somebody says, how much do we need to pay any money? You don't need to pay any money to us aside the 600,000. The only thing you do is you fund your account. Remember I told you that if in case you, for example, I give a scenario of you making $100,000 dollars. I told you that it's about 5 to 10% as your profit. So you need to keep funding your wallet because it's what the wallet that you fund that you sell is from what you buy that you sell, just that you make profit on what you sell. So that's how it works. Mohammed, go ahead. You want to share how you started this business and how you were able to make. So while Mohammed is talking, let me just show you some screenshots so that you can, again, we're not showing this to brag, just evidence, as people always ask, what's the evidence that this person has succeeded in this business? So go ahead, Mohammed, how you started, some of the strategies that helped you to succeed. Quickly, I know, because we don't have time, I gotta go.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mohammed. We can hear you. So this is one of Mohammed. Sorry, just give me a second. I just want to show. This is one of Mohammed's company. Is the MDC of Success Trend. Is based in Port Harcourt, joining us from Port Harcourt. This is one of his accounts. You see 78 million naira. He has other accounts. Last year he did over 150 million. I also showed you when I started my slide how I made over 100 million. This is a single transaction of 30 million, January of the same 2015. And by the end of January 2015, I had done over 100 million in the business. So Mohammed, please go ahead. Now you can talk, go ahead.
Firstly, I'll thank Dr. Stephen Akintayo for the opportunity to be mentored by him. That has put me on the fast lane, not just in making money, but empowering lives. Because currently we have hundreds of portal owners across the world, not just Nigeria, that we have empowered. And they are making a lot of money for power of mentorship. I think my volume had issue before, but my volume is back now. So what made me to grow fast on this business is aggressive marketing strategy.
We're having problem with your audio, Muhammad. I don't know why. Are you joining with two devices? If you're joining with two, can you log out of one?
Okay, I've just done that now. I'll log out of one.
Go ahead.
Okay, what has made me to be this successful in this business is far of focusing on adding value and the mentorship opportunity I have for Dr. Stephen Akintayo and money, but we have also empowered a lot of lives doing this business. Not just people in Nigeria, but we have a lot of people Nigerians in diaspora that are also making money from this business, taking advantage, implementing what we have taught them in this business. So it's not about you teaching people alone, it's about people that also take action on what they have learned.
Fantastic. But I mean, again, because I want to balance this conversation that you didn't do this overnight, right? It wasn't like you started and then you started making 100 million your first month. What has kept you? Why were you consistent? Why did you keep at it? Because one of the things that I notice make people fail in business, they start the business today. If it looks as if they're not making money, they've jumped to another business. And so people are never consistent. And the day people like us share about testimony and how we have built wealth, the entire thing looks like a miracle. It looks like there's something missing or, it's not real. But what will you say that, helped you as a person to, to be able to have that level of consistency?
Okay, firstly is that I was growing gradually, because I remember as that 3 years ago in this business, what you do averagely per day is very small. But we were growing gradually and we focus on value. Because we realize that when it comes to the game of business, long-term plan matters a lot. It's not about how much you are making, it's about what is the future of the business and can this customer buy again? Because this business we are doing, of course, now we have done over $1 million US, but that was the time we were only doing 200K per day before we rise up to like 1.5 million naira per month. And we started from bulk SMS business. I remember then I used to buy bulk SMS from GTest SMS, we call it GB SMS then, and SMS are still owned by GTS. I was doing like 300K per day in just bulk SMS business. I haven't realized that a lot of people are getting value from bulk SMS business, but we have to expand. But what I learned from Mr. Stephen is that when you are doing any business and you don't expand to other things that are related to it, you will not make money. So we added only airtime service. I haven't got a lot of value from airtime service. We also added data service. But we focus on the business only. We focus on the business only, make sure our customer service was good, then also make sure that our marketing was aggressive. Because that was the same thing I learned from Mr. Stephen. When he was doing work SMS business, we go to Google and Google database or Google Stephen. What we see is Stephen database for many years. And when I was doing work SMS business, what I do then was anytime I see Mr. Stephen's SMS alert, that is from the company, I edit the SMS, use it to also market my own work SMS business. And he was consistent with work SMS business for many years before he now moved to other things. And I saw that if he can use this template, then let me not bother myself, then also follow the same template to also grow the business gradually. And this has taken us this far.
Fantastic. What would be your advice, to those who are just joining today? And by the way, congratulations to all of you who have joined. A big congratulations to all of you. We need to, I'm told that I think we have hit the targets we have for today. But quickly, if you still want to do if you need talk, that's fine, but we need to go. Finally, what's your advice to all those who have joined today?
Okay, well, my advice is when it comes to making money, if you focus on value. And one thing about this business is that it's a no-brainer business, because for you to even be on this webinar, you are using data, and you have charged your phone and your laptop, which means you are using electricity. People decreasing, they buy airtime, and your customer is the entire Nigeria, not just your immediate location. Either you are in Lagos, Abuja, you are in Kapasha. It's not your immediate location, it's the entire Nigeria. And one thing that is funny is that most of our customers, a quite percentage of them are even Nigerian diaspora. So if Nigerian diaspora are seeing the opportunity in this business and taking advantage of it, leverage on digital marketing to also make money from Nigeria. What are people that we are there in Nigeria? And my brother, we don't only make money, we also empower lives. Because we have done over $1 million. And our target is very big and very scary. Is that we have people that when they wake up in the morning, this is the business they are using to survive. Because they provide these services for other people and they make money from that. And what I learned from other people to make money, your own making money will be seamless. I've been to Dubai twice this year before COVID. It was possible because I had a business that is created. So my advice for us is that this business is an high-demand business. And it is what people cannot do without. It's just like sugar or salt. It's a Dangote business model. And we have shared a lot of success stories about the business. So you can key into the business, follow instruction, you will make money. Of course, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's a gradual process. But this is a business you can hand over to the next generation. Because people will still need electricity, they will still need to reload their DSTV, they will still need to buy data and airtime. So it's a no-brainer business. I've already received some WhatsApp messages of people that have already paid. And before the slot is exhausted, you can take advantage. So I don't miss out on this outstanding opportunity that Dr. Stephen is having. I don't know when next to be having another webinar. I will be the last webinar for the year. So take advantage of the webinar only offer.
Okay, great. So basically, like we said, those of you who are doing installment, you deposit 200,000 today, you spread the remaining 500,000 in 30 days. That means you are paying 700,000. But if you are doing 600,000 one-time payment, and once you have paid, please don't forget to send the email to the email address that has been provided. We need that email, very important that you send that email. And the number again is 090-6110-4000. Again, 090